You can see I'm wearing my Lucky Tommy, my guy. Be the best you can t-shirt for my first 15k that I've just done, which was of relative ease. It wasn't too bad considering it was a 15k. Just kept good pace, and I didn't stop jogging at one point either, so it was all the way through. Did it with Nico, talked a lot of shit about shit. It was good shit. Yeah, okay, well this might be a bit of a long one, so I'll do a quick update about, well, this, and then we'll get into some other stuff. So yeah, Nico said he wanted to do the April 10k. I was like, okay, well, I want to do a 15k, so we can do that. One lap of like the local area, or a bit more than that, is like 11k. So I just threw on another bit of Princes Park where I am now, and that got me to 15, and it was pretty alright. I managed to actually run, not sprint, but have like a pretty strong run for the last 200 or so meters, 150 to 200 meters, around that, 100 to 200 meters I'll just say. Managed to just run that and wasn't exhausted, so that's a fucking good sign that my stamina's gone up. I mean, I remember, what would it have been, 5 months ago when I started jogging, and I like 5 or 6k of maybe a decent pace, I don't know, probably was an okay pace. That absolutely fucking knackered me. I did one run with Stuart, and it was like 6k or so, 6-7k, and that just fucking, I was exhausted. We did end it strong, and it probably would still knacker me now, but it destroyed me. A month ago I did like a 6k one of the first days I got here, and that was very difficult. That was, yeah, not very difficult, it was pretty difficult, pretty hard. And now I could do 15k with, you know, it's not out of my reach. It was pretty okay. That's a good sign. That's very good. So maybe a marathon is possible this year. I just fuck myself over. I'm quite good at that, by expecting too much of myself. Like my mum told me last night, just take it a day at a time. And like, you could say, well, yeah, that's obvious and stuff, but it's so true. It's blindingly, not blindingly, fuck's that, blindingly true. It's just ridiculously true, you know. And like how are people like oblivious to that? Someone just kicked a football, it's gone in the tree. But yeah, but people seem to be oblivious, like the most obvious of things. And yeah, I don't take it a day at a time. I expect all or nothing of myself, and then if I don't get all, I give up. So yeah, maybe a marathon is possible. I'd like to do I've challenged myself to do a half marathon by the end of May. That should be possible, I think. I'm distracted a bit by the people next to me trying to get a football out of the tree. Yeah, that's that. It was a good jog. The run, we talked a bit about beauty. Like I said, how that there aren't that many attractive girls I've seen in Australia, and because that's what Nick said that the other day, because I made a point about seeing attractive girls on the jog, and he's like, I've not really seen many in general, and I had to restate what I meant, realizing what I meant, which was that there are a lot of people with nice bodies and keep in shape, but they're just not facially that attractive. And we talked about like if there's objective attraction, and just how it's cultural. Like a lot of people from like Ghana would find Ghanese, whatever, Ghanaians, I don't know, Ghanaians attractive. People from Ghana attractive, but then they might not find Scandinavian girls attractive. But generally speaking, I think the world would find normalised people from countries who are, if you do a survey, for every country in the world, every person, and you ask what country do you find most attractive, and you got like the average person from every country, let's say, or the most attractive people from every country, and line them up, I think you'd have it wouldn't just be everyone from England votes English. I think they'd be leaning toward probably like Scandinavia, Eastern Europe, Russia, That's what I think anyway. I'm not going to say the ones that don't, are quite low, which, well, I'll leave that for you to decide what would be the lowest. But yeah, that was that. We talked a lot about that, a lot about love and how I think it's like a concept and it's obviously entirely subjective. That was just some other shit. And then that was that. How have I been recently? Not that great. Quite a bit of anxiety. I've been struggling with Ruby on Rails a lot. It's like so high level that some of the errors I get, I just don't understand where they're coming from, and it's just very overwhelming. And we spent 2 days on like one error thing in the framework Rails. Fixed that today, which felt rewarding. Nico fixed it, should I say. And that felt good, but it's hard to even comprehend my getting to a point where I can be self-employed. It just seems so unreachable. I've got like a portfolio page, just like a basic pissing HTML template I've copied and pasted and put on the GitHub website pages, and I'm going to add to that when I make some projects. I want to make some projects and basically get confidence in this app platform, Ruby, this framework, Ruby on Rails combination thing, and get to it. Probably got more stuff to say, so I'll leave that there. I'll probably give a quick rundown of my day, how each day goes. So I wake at 5. This morning I woke up at fucking like 4. Lay in bed for a while thinking I'd missed my alarm. It was fucking 60 minutes past 4, so I must have been up like just before 4 a.m. I managed to get back to bed, but that's just my body clock, I think, being like on point. So I get up at 5, then I'll have my just about a litre of water, maybe a bit more, and then I'll meditate. Then I'll go downstairs, set up my laptop, do some work till 6 a.m. I'll get a coffee and some fruit. Then I'll do some more work. I'll go on Messenger and Facebook and Google and Goodreads for like a minute each max. I mean, I've got a minute total on like Instagram and YouTube. I've got a countdown timer. It only allows me a minute on like YouTube and Instagram per day. And yeah, and then I'll just get more food, and then I'll work, and then I'll read. I might read for an hour or two with my food. Then it's come up to like 10 a.m. or so, and then if it's on my on day, I will go for a jog, come back, shower, maybe do a bit more meditation, continue working. Not enough free space. Shit.